jumper short. Ahead for Adalia McKenzie, and Makaira Cook looks the three and scores the first points of the 2024-25 season. So this is Florida State basketball with Illinois the early lead. And a turnover into the hands of McKenzie to Bostic. And Illinois has built a 5-point lead. McKenzie's been a spark plug here early for the Illini. The senior out of Minnesota has 4.
And after having an up and down shooting game, big block there. After having an up and down shooting game, it's good to see McKenzie getting back on the right foot early.
Bediako might be a little fatigued right now because that was a tired shot that she just took. That was a tough contested mid-range jumper that led to a bucket on the other end.
Genesis Bryant back in for Illinois.
Gretchen Dolan is known as a three-point shooter, but
Dolan, I've seen her hit from inside. How about outside for Gretchen Dolan? Have a first half, Gretchen. Looks like they might wind it down here. They like it in Cook's hands in late clock situations, and there it is.
And here is Dolan. She finds Bostic, nice cut by McKenzie, and she'll lay it in easily to get the easy two. Adalia McKenzie, the senior. 4-0 ahead. Alaloon trying to turn around Gretchen Dolan, the block by Dolan.
That she has become known for.
Tiny Lewis has checked into the game for the Panthers. Nice move by Gretchen Dolan and gets that one to fall. There is Gretchen Dolan, the sophomore out of Buffalo, New York.
Directing the offense, Bostic sets the screen. Cook from deep, and that's quite the good start for Illinois.
You think they missed her, Peter?
We've seen the buy-in bringing them success already this season. Bostic in the paint. They're making it look easy, Andrew.
Yeah, Bostic was open for about 3 seconds. But it's going to be a career night.
Transfer from Mississippi State, Brown Hager is, and there's Dolan in the corner.
Schuler lost her dribble, flings it inside, and Reese missed the bunny, scrapping for the board, and it's Bostic who clears. Now Makaira Cook free to fire from range, nothing but nylon.
Look for more perimeter shots down the season for Shoup Hill.
Schuler has it purloined to the inside. Bostic goes up strong for the finish.
Jelani Cambridge off the mark there. Long pass up to Brown Hager. And she gets Jelani Cambridge to bite. Bucket and a foul.
How about that pass? It was almost magically delivered in the open floor and bounced right where it needed to.
But a very highly regarded recruit coming in for Illinois. And her brother Garner actually plays football for Northwestern. What a block there by Bryn Shoup Hill on the run out by Ava Watson.
Oh, what a great block right there, the open floor, sending that one back, disallowing anything easy.
I don't mind the shot there from Barnes, but as long as you can let your team get back quickly here, because that man-to-man requires the top of your physical stamina.
Bryant keeping the pivot foot and then kissing it home.
I just feel like English is
Late shot clock situation again. And this time Bryant will come up with the steal. 2-on-1 with McKenzie. Lays it off for her, who got blocked, but guess who? Kendall Bostic.
This is where the mistakes start to slip in. That's why the Illini are not comfortable, but those mistakes can kill you if you're Bradley.
There's Bradley's 4th turnover, and McKenzie turns it into points.
Board corralled by Genesis Bryant.
That was lovely rotation there. Ralston getting open quickly, but McKenzie, she gets up the floor quickly, gets the board.
Genesis Bryant from deep kicks things off.
That all starts because of what we had just talked about there in the open of getting up the floor quickly, 6 seconds or less.
Players who transition from D2 to D1 haven't looked that way either. They've held their own here so far in Champaign, but that shot from Meredith Rayleigh stuffed by Bryn Shoup Hill. Here's a tray from Barry Wallace. She gets it to fall.
That is something they have missed on both ends.
Here's Rayleigh again. Shafford unable to corral it. Lots of contact in the paint. Good steal there from Brown Hager. The Illini have momentum. Brown Hager in transition for 2.
Brown Hager feeds it to Bryant, lets it go. Bryant for 3.
Seeing some of that adversity, I think, is actually encouraging to the Illini faithful. She struggled this team rather struggled for a little bit, then found their rhythm late, going all the way to win that WBIT. I think just shows a lot.
Bryant sets it back out. Brown Hager with a drive over Mevius, count it, and the foul.
That is as impressive as it gets. She's been the hot hand late.
Into Muhammad. Bostic walls up. Bostic defends it. Bostic got it back. Now blocks it. And McKenzie comes away with it.
Bryant around the screen. Calmly moves to her left, flips it up, and got it. That was ridiculous. So mad at him after the game, and she walked 2 miles home.
Oh, wow. That just talks about, you know, the competitor in her.
Bryant was cut off. Washington up by 10. Set the feet and hit a 3. Big one for Illinois.
Of a lot of players here from Minnesota.
Her and Bostic match up really well. They're both playing that 5 position, but Stewart can also step out and hit those 3-pointers. And Bryant, you see, gets her first points of the game, making Genesis Bryant defend her in the paint, resulting in a foul on Bryant.
Wayward pass, and McKenzie with the steal. And a spin of a layup and gets it to go. Stuffed by the defense in the corner. Out to Hart. Hart with the spin. Great block by Illinois. And defense turns into offense. Bryn Shupil with the shot. McKenzie on the other end. It's good.
We'll see what play they draw up here. 6 seconds left. McKenzie to Bryant from deep. Gets it to fall. High ball screen set by Bostic. Out to McKenzie. There's the 3-pointer from McKenzie you wanted to see, Tony, and she drains it.
Well, yeah, I mentioned it at the end of the first half.
And Illinois still up by double figures. Oh, good look, and Bostic is wide open. Somebody lost her. How big's the final 3 minutes here for Indiana?
Incredibly big. It's going to set the tone for the rest of the game, in my opinion.
Conversely, Illinois is thinking, we're not going to let you get back into this.
Time for them to start holding their own over on the defensive end, something head coach Shauna Green really harps on.
McKenzie up and under. What a move! Adalia McKenzie cuts it to 5. Into a cutting McKenzie. McKenzie up and under. And she's on fire!
Adalia McKenzie also too strong.
But that's exactly what Illinois...
Heads up, there's a steal and a quick one for the Fighting Illini. She's closing in on all-time records. She's 4th all-time in the Big Ten history for career rebounds. Tori Allen with the tough shot. She gets her defender, Walton, to fall down.
Bostic with a great pass to Shupil in the Illini. High as Bass was cutting in.
There's a myth that you shoot yourself out of a zone by jacking up threes. That's what the defense wants. You see Illinois does a good job of getting the ball.
So Jasmine Brown-Hager had to pick up her dribble. Genesis Bryant at the top of the key, and that's Adalia McKenzie with a 3-pointer. The first of the day for the Illini.
Maryland needed her to step up with the injury to Sellers last week, and Poffenbarger did that. 3 straight games in double figures with her, but there's the response for McKenzie.
A couple of really big baskets for Maryland.
It's going to be a tightly contested battle all day long. And now Illinois can bring within 1 possession with a bucket here. Shupil wide open in the paint for 2. And there's a timeout by Brenda Fries.
Not too many options. Gets to Wallace. Wallace thinks about the shot. So does Bryant. She takes the deep 3, and she makes it.
Walsh did a great job putting it up.
with some tough defense from Bostic.
Bostic comes high to get that ball. Genesis shoots from deep and she nails it.
Wisconsin will definitely run some plays for Myers. Porter with the mid-range, and no baskets so far for either team. Illinois playing quickly. Brown Haggard drives in, a really nice move from Brown Haggard to get the deuce.
First points of the game for either team. Now we'll see this matchup once again.
They're not going to double Williams, and now they do. And that's stolen away. Nobody there for Brown Haggard, and she's easily able to get that 4th point for Illinois.
Averaging about 9 points.
Here's Porter with it. Finds Leisinger in the corner. Fake the shot. And there's Kendall Bostic. Wow, she does everything on the court.
The post. Let's take a look at that baseline drive from Leisinger earlier.
Able to put it in for Penn State's opening bucket of the game. Illinois quickly in transition. McKenzie contact and the bucket. Foul by Grace Hall. Penn State gets the loose ball. And second chance, but Bryant cancels that out with the steal of the true freshman. That's a grad student, a 5th-year player picking the pocket. Nittany Lions able to take the lead after 10 minutes of play in Champaign.
I like Bostic's confidence. I don't know if I love the shot. It's about keeping it slow and steady in these set positions.
Oh, Bryant breaks the ankles of Odin and hits the step back 3.
Fortunate bounce for Nebraska, now on top by 3. Going for a 2nd straight win after beating Maryland on the road Thursday. What a find to Shupil, and 1.
Well, you love to see the connectivity by Illinois right here, attacking that high hedge, that hard.
There's 4 turnovers last game for the Illini, a program record against Penn State. Bryant launches, and got a 3.
There she is.
Reload for Nebraska, driving, rejected. Shupil says, get it out of here.
Oh my goodness.
3 in Big Ten history now. McKenzie pushing it, trying to score early. That could be a good idea for Illinois. We're thinking about you, Tammy. I know, having worked with her, and I know at least you're really close with her, but like she's the last person that wants it to be about. Bryant triggers. Perfect for Genesis Bryant.
Genesis Bryant. You know, one thing talking to Shauna Green, she really wanted to see an aggressiveness.
Quick for a player her size at 6'3". He was dunking at shoot-around earlier today.
Shupil hits the 3.
Genesis Bryant trying to slow things down here for the Illini. Wallace and McKenzie, the 2 scorers here so far. Bryant pulls up, and it's true.
Big shot by Bryant.
Well, the Wolverines number 1, Olivia Olsen, her first, team's first.
Jasmine Brown Haggard now, the sophomore guard, Mississippi State transfer into the game after missing the last 2 with a hamstring injury as McKenzie! The Illini getting fired up.
Don't play with her. This is what Michigan doesn't want.
Cam Schrader now leading her squad with 10 points. She has 8 of Michigan's last 10 as a team. Going off here, 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from deep. And Bostic going off down low. And 1, count it.
And that's what Shauna Green wants. Punching it inside to Kendall Bostic. Exactly what we want to see.
Effort is something that's been the definition of this Illini team. Threading the needle. McKenzie inside to Shupil. A high percentage look.
Well, when you can play 2-player action right there, that's a perfect roll. That fader off balance. Need more of those.
Looking inside, whipping a pass. It is Bostic sprinting the floor for the easy lay-in. That short bench, you wouldn't know it with the way they're playing.
Look at Genesis Bryant saying, go, go. And what she means, get wide and put pressure on the defense.
McKenzie facing up, being guarded by Rimdahl. Look at that move, and then bullies her way to the rim.